guys anyway. Might as well let Fred lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Bro, that's so mean. I'm good at reading. Welcome back to another Doki. Since we last did this, we were meant to make a poem in the next episode, and well, recording broke. And I got very angry. Didn't I, Levi? Got very angry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Welcome back to Doki. Let's start, I guess, with Monica.
Let's go.
Hi, Fred. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're a new member and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better.
I've read that wrong, haven't I?
You definitely have read that wrong.
If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's a woman I'm speaking to.
Man.
Sigma. What the Sigma? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Are you okay? You want to talk about it?
Don't worry, Fred. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's
Dyslexia!
Do you want to spell out the word for me?
I was trying to say, but it's that sort of barrier. Let's continue, shall we?
But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Fred. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go so... Go, you...
That last one didn't get read because I was dyslexic and I accidentally clicked the skip button.
I said this. Sure.
Autism. Dun, dun, dun.
I guess I underestimated it.
Did you misread it again?
I almost said undermasturbate you.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's the way it always counts when I put in some effort.
I'm gonna need a moment.
That's not very fair.
Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going for, you stupid swat.
Writing that's full of imagination and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to...
Why am I reading this in Yuri's voice?
Yuri likes it when readers are left to...
Your dyslexic's kicking in. I don't really tell.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it.
Well, you use that quite well, even when you just learn what the word is.
Shut up.
It's very challenging to write things.
That done it again!
It's very challenging to write like that, effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel.
Finally!
Letting them stop reading it in Yori's voice, you silly cunt. Reading it deeply to an.
You're going insane.
I'm waiting for my mum or brother to walk in.
Nuances.
Nuances.
Oh, nuance. Nuances, yeah.
Nuances.
Nuances.
Letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances.
I said it.
Sorry, question. How can you say a word you've never heard of in your life so easily you can't say analyze?
Mate, confusing words and normal words are harder and easier to say.
That's a 3-minute clip right there.
It can take years of practice, which means assuming Yori has at this point.
I said that wrong, I know I did.
I never really asked though. Fuck you, Monica!
What?
I never really asked though.
Oh, well, that's me now. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Here? Why do I keep saying here? I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry as much.
There's no way that distracted you. There's no way. No way.
Don't worry so much about it though. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you.
Got.
Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write it the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
So funny.
Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry. I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's... Cause...
Okay, why do they have that little dot thing above cause or cause?
It's because it means because, and they're shortening it down. That's why.
Well, that's because
so
I
cool.
have...
I'm still speaking, bro. not my fault.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
Real, so real.
Well,
real.
let's read it then. Right, and I can read. Oh my god, I couldn't read Yori's one for shit.
Could you actually not?
No, I had to go on Google to search up what it meant.
Oh my god.
So the poem's called Hole in a Wall. Hole in Wall. That sounds like golf hole in one.
I don't know why, I thought you said something else for a second.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction of spackle products. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late.
Your reading's getting a whole lot better, I'll give you that.
You just stopped me. Because I'm stuck on a word now.
What word?
Retinas.
That might be it.
But it's too late. My retina's already scorched. Okay. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. I forgot an A. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless images. Why did I say images? But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretched forever into everything. a hall of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. You're spying on someone in their house? What?
Huh?
Hole in wall, it was a glory hole. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback. True.
Real.
It's
so
okay.
Real.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis.
Emphasis.
I knew that. That is,
Shut up.
a lot of poems have been putting emphasis.
How did you fail to say it that time? I literally told you the word emphasis.
It's because it has an S on the end. Like, it's confusing. It's confusing my itty bitty baby brain.
Well, at least you're honest.
That is, a lot of people have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, they can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? I really want to know, because it's starting to sound like you're talking about a glory hole, Monica.
Ah, well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently.
What?
Whoa!
I don't even know, mate!
What? That does not seem like it has anything to do with empathy.
Or I've read the words wrong and it's too late to say it again.
Probably.
It's been influenced by my poems a bit.
You fucking didn't. It took me a minute to be like, what? Huh? What are you trying to say?
Sorry, Sigma males watching this. I said it wrong. It's an epiphany.
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
I probably read that wrong, but I don't care.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Wow, we didn't stutter once! Clap in the chat!
What chat, bro? This is not a live stream.
Oh well. YouTube comment section.
below, boys. Boys,
Put
can we
put a clap in the comment section, just the word clap. Nothing else, just clap.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
That actually makes sense, yeah?
Wow, you're taking advice? Oh my god.
Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Yeah.
That sounds eerily dark.
So just
Why?
move your hand and go with the flow.
No, don't be thinking like that. No,
No, I'm not thinking like that.
you have to do it.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Squiggly line.
Okay, Natsuki or Sayori. Save Natsuki for last, because I want to see how Sayori's handwriting looks.
His is actually.
I don't care, don't spoil it.
Just saying, bro. Goddamn, chill, bro.
This is my
On the
pamphlet.
I'm not reading her voice like that. I gotta think of a new voice for her.
Are you sure this is still your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Because I'm not a fucking nerd, am I?
You don't have to be a nerd to do that.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I
That
was
is such
afraid.
a heavy lisp, man. Jesus Christ! God damn, man. I could tell there was a lisp. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, for
Why
fuck's
is it
sake,
so
I skipped the
heavy?
thing!
Why is the lisp so heavy?
I didn't even get to read that shit. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't take it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a classroom. Well, of course.
I'm not.
Oh, I nearly read that in her voice.
What?
I'm not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Fred. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Keep trying new things. New things like this for other people.
What?
That's something only really good people do. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks, Sayori.
Fred. So-
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive yet here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a bit of a reason why I joined.
You are really
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold... Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem, right, too?
Oh, let me read that again.
Freaking-
Now you'll
That's a
read my
lamp.
poem, right, too?
I did it again.
I hit a landmine. I got scared.
Now you'll read my poem, too, right? Don't worry. I'm
speaking
really
now.
bad at this.
Well,
I thought
see
you-
about that. Oh, this is the easiest one to read. Let's go. It's called
Really?
Dear Sunshine. I bet you anything I don't get a word wrong in this. I'm confident in myself.
I'm waiting for you to eat your words immediately.
Okay, it's called Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub my...
You already failed. Oh my god. You've gone halfway through. We're gonna be for a long time.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away in a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
To be honest, I expected you to mess up more.
That was actually a decent poem, but the best part was I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say that the poem is... I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made
I want
eggs and
breakfast.
toast.
I want breakfast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get a little cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Oh god.
This was... No.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
But
next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki, the boss, my girl. Yo, bitch. What's going on, homie? Huh?
Huh?
That's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not.
Oh. So basically, it's not.
bad.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get? Do you want to get? Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass. Smack me.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Oh. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. I read one right! Woo! Fish, try as well.
Let's go. Of
Okay,
course, that's the one
nothing
who.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So, people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this
Oh,
poem.
you should hit me hard.
You fucking nerd.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Here, Sigma. I'm glad you learned something.
Sorry, I have to shut you down for 1 second. Those words shall not be uttered near me.
If Natsuki is like a child, I'm gonna use her like a no.
No! Rephrase that.
I'm gonna use slang words that children use nowadays. Brain rot, innit?
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, that's fair.
I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is here. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Finally, I'm done with these stupid fucking poems. How many more have I gotta do? Like 10?
Nope. At least I don't think you have to.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Yeah, especially for you, Jesus Christ.
That was painful.
I've never seen struggle so. Yep, I've done it. Now I've been affected by it. I've never seen someone's head struggle with words so much in my life.
It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities.
Woo! Yeah!
Even if that was just even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems couldn't stand up to theirs. This is a way of reading club after all.
To be honest, if you asked me how to say the word, I wouldn't be able to say it for you. I don't know how to say the word.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and they gingerly.
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 Is that actually down?
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective
I love
poems as they read it in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes borrow from Natsuki's eyes
You are
borrow in
shocking.
frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Why's that?
What is this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Just my dad left
Natsuki
me when I was a kid.
dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up, Sigma.
Oh.
How can it be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something that's nice to say? Bitch. Thanks, but I really... Thanks, but it really... Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Oh no.
If I was looking for some suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fred did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, you stupid fuck.
Excuse me?
Wait.
I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Fred liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh, no.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
I wonder
Oh.
what's gonna happen.
I didn't realize we were such invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. Sigma.
Eh,
I can't, man.
that's not
Every
what
time you say that, I just can't.
You would just...
Yuri stands up as well.
maybe you're just jealous that Fred appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you not full of yourself?
Take her out. Kill her.
No.
Finish
If
your
I was
move.
full of myself... No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't be such an indecisive bitch like you. I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do so overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Mom, I'm scared.
Well, you know what? It wasn't the one who's... Oh god! It wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Fred started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, let's sit back and watch.
I don't like you guys fighting.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Fred! Wait, no.
Oh,
Fred! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. Sigma, Sigma.
Oh, every time you say that, I just wanna make you lose your rights.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, stupid bitch. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making all your poems so convulsed for no reason. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Fred.
Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep expressions and words in our own language. It's the only way to convey in complex feelings and meaning are the mostly effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fred?
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. So of course that's going to be Yori. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
see?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yori wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand, Yuri.
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's... But
here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that at all. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. Sigma. It was her that...
Of course you have to put that in.
Natsuki, that's enough. But both said some things, you both said some things that you didn't mean. You already apologized. Don't you think you should do? No!
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, no one has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defamed only because she can't handle this pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori doesn't need to. She doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at you in all your faces right now. Sigma.
Stop, man.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her own desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in a fucking chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't even believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten... How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as I would have. As well as anyone could have.
Women moment.
Mate?
Can't say that, it's sexist.
I've said you!
I didn't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Fred. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
I love what you were
it's
going
nothing.
to say, then cut yourself off.
What? What was I gonna say?
It sounded like you were going to say partner. I was like, bro, you didn't get that far in yet. Calm down.
I wasn't gonna say that, I just messed up what I was gonna say.
It sounded like it.
One more thing. That one thing that Netsky said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
Eh?
Painful.
What thing did Nasty say?
well, never mind that.
Wait, what did she say? Oh, was it meant she mentioned how her boobs got bigger when I came in?
Yeah.
Ah, now I know.
I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make me some, I'm British. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah,
That was stressful.
okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Fred, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same.
Hmm.
It was a neat thing to
Well,
talk about everyone. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any
No,
luck,
no, you didn't.
that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Fred, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Oh, no!
Sayori
Oh,
beams
what
at
was
me
that?
again. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can really say I'm not enjoying it either. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm gonna... Oh man! Oh, recording broke again. It's not even funny, Liam. I stopped laughing. I'm being dyslexic already now.
Oh,
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where I am and choosing where and how to space your words can really change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sure makes it feel like they're more... The way I wrote the lines really sure makes it feel like they are trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though, considering I am dyslexic.
Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feel.
I did say it!
you said it. But you do what?
Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
That's real.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Wait, save my game. What's that meant to? No, that sounds scary. That sounds. I don't like that. I'm gonna save.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
No, you're speaking in the fourth wall, you creepy bitch.
What am I even talking about?
I don't know. You're talking about the fourth. I don't know, man. You're scared of me. Don't laugh at me. That's me.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, squiggly line. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit down in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together It's not like we can put anything... It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Continuing.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed a few Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Finally.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
I thought you were
Yeah?
gonna sneeze.
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let people come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Fucking hell. Sorry. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already put those posters up, did you?
Eh? Well, I did. So get over it, bitch. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be doing...
Reverse.
There's no way I'm going to be performing... Reverse, well, anyway, there's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yori shakes her head in fear.
Women.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yori have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the events and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to... You know what? And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the fucking reading club is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons.
I would prefer to not do that, but sure.
Shut up, you over-sexualizing silly string bean.
Wow, that was not fair.
And having fun. That's right. And those who... And it's those reasons we're all in this club. And it's those... And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings, to inspire them to find the same feelings you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do.
Your point now.
And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Did you really say it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you like accidentally pulled a list.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand women. Finally, Monica finishes the
That's pretty funny.
Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thanks very much.
My bad.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You could do it, Yuri!
My dad. I don't know why I said that.
It's
funny.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed. I've been saying absorbed. It's absorbed.
Oh, that's peak dyslexia moment right there. That's gotta be.
This is staying in.
That's I'm clicking.
It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman.
Sigma.
The poem is full of twists and the poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates.
Yeah, there you go.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri's keeping concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snap back to reality! Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even to herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. I said a much more complicated word for the word I'm not trying to say.
Just say snap back to reality and just pretend like nothing happened.
Nothing happened, man. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen? What, you massive gaslight over here?
Didn't happen, man. You're just insane. You're gonna have to watch the video. You're gonna have to watch the video. You have to watch the video if it happened or not.
Oh, okay.
It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were all caught so off guard that we must have forgotten.
Weird.
As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. She looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah.
I say my dad. I don't even know why. Like, I just like.
Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Yeah, real. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I through and through. I thought I knew through. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Fred liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Squiggly line. What does that even mean? Whoa. What does that even mean?
Wait.
What does that even mean?
What's
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't quite work as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where some sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make sure you pick the poem that challenges you a little bit more. I think I wrote that wrong, but oh well. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Huh? Don't make me go before Fred. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Fred lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Bro, that's so mean. I'm good at reading. Natsuki! It's fine. I understand she's a bit of a bitch, but I can handle it. I can't handle it. I might as well get over with this. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with whatever I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Yay! That's a pity applause. Sorry, I'm really not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Going. Natsuki. That word is never getting said, mate. Natsuki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say.
You'd better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your poem in front of other people? I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, I won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get practice before the festival, okay? I'm making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out recently. It's been working out nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, my voice is going. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Oh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in the spot here.
Gotcha.
I think I'm gonna end the video here. And this episode 2 is gonna end here because recording's breaking and other stuff. So episode 3 will probably be more interesting because I've got longer episodes. I've got longer stuff for that. So goodbye for now. In my YouTube bio, there's a link to my Discord. I have a Discord now for future updates and stuff. If like stuff breaks, blah blah blah.
Don't milk it.
This is the final words of the outro.